Probably the favorite stories in the Middle Ages were the tales about ancient battles and heroic heroes. This premise is shown by the many surviving manuscripts concerning this matter. However, these remnants are mainly found in Western Europe. In Eastern Europe, more specifically in Russia, only one of these stories has survived. In this video, let's take a look at Russia's only real authentic epic, the tale of Igor's campaign, and see for ourselves if it's comparable to the Western stories. The tale of Igor's campaign, or Slova o polku Igoreve as it's called in Russian, is an anonymous epic poem written in the Old East Slavic language in the 12th century. The tale of Igor describes the unfortunate campaign in 1185 of Prince Igor of the Principality of Novgorod-Seversky, which was a principality northeast of Kiev, against the Kipchak, a looting Turkic tribe. This reckless but historically unimportant campaign, which ultimately leads to Igor's defeat, is glorified and sung about in highly poetic terms. What's special about this epic is that Igor is not only glorified but also criticized. If he hadn't been so rash as to go up against the enemy on his own, but instead had allied himself with other Russian princes, he would have had a better chance of success. The Song of Igor thus in a way criticizes the division of the Russian princes in the 12th century, when the country was already threatened by raids of nomadic steppe folks. A century later, Russia would come completely under the influence of Mongol-Tartar hordes, and a period known as the Tartar Yoke began, which lasted more than 200 years. The Song of Igor is considered by specialists to be of exceptional artistic value, but remains difficult to classify. It is a fairly short text consisting of both epic and lyrical parts. Most of it is written in strong rhythmic prose with frequent use of alliteration. Because of its strong rhetoric and the use of hyperbolic elements, it is sometimes compared to Western epics such as the Song of Roland and the Nibelungenlied. However, the Song of Igor is not easy to read. Present and past, dream and reality, story and commentary are constantly mixed up. In addition, extensive use is made of broadly drawn-out metaphors, negative comparisons, and a sophisticated symbolic language, which testifies to the knowledge of the ingenious but inaccessible Byzantine oratorical style. Striking themes in the Song of Igor are folklore and folk traditions, as well as the pronounced heathen atmosphere. The work is permeated by what historians call the double faith, or двоеверие. On the one hand, we see Christian motives, on the other hand, we see the remnants of Slavic paganism, which surface on almost every page. The Song of Igor draws the reader into a world of mystery and even magic. Disturbing omens foretell the doom that will befall Prince Igor, not only the solar eclipse, but also unleashed natural elements and warning cries of animals. The presence of these pagan elements partly explains why the work was not copied in monasteries. Hence, only one copy has survived. This copy was only first discovered in 1793. Since then, the Song of Igor has obtained canonical status in Russia, and many present-day adaptations have been made, most prominently by Alexander Borodin, who turned it into one of Russia's best opera pieces.